Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. Playing some good old X4 today. If I have this correct to do this. Set up right. Welcome back. Yeah, playing some good old X4 today. We're actually going to be jumping into a playthrough that I'm doing on my own today. But don't worry, the rebel cell is still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. Save is still there. Yeah, right there. Still there. Hasn't gone anywhere. But we are jumping into this one today. We're gonna give the Sith a good old try here on stream today. It pretty much throws you right into the war right at the start. It's a bit more of a 4X right at the start. Like it's less going on with exploring, mainly because you can't do much exploring. And it basically is a more economy simulator, so it's a bit more late game right away, which I actually don't mind too much. I'm sure it'll get boring eventually, because then it just kind of becomes a, you know, how many units can I make or help with making for the Sith Empire, and you know, how far can we go really is the idea there. So yeah, we're gonna jump in here for today, but that's gonna stay around. So yeah, I'm 16 hours in here, so doing pretty good, sitting 107 million, which is actually pretty normal for this type of playthrough. So I thought we'd give this a try today. But on a side note, unfortunately, the Bannerlord playthrough that I was doing, unfortunately, probably isn't going to happen again, because Bannerlord had an update, and it broke all the mods. So the unfortunate part of playing with mods, especially after a update, is that they don't update and then they just kind of break your save. So yeah, that's pretty much done for, I think. But hey, it happens. It was already kind of unstable as it was. Tales World does update their game quite a bit, just with minor updates every once in a while, and it tends to break mods as a result. They're kind of like Fallout 4. Fallout 4 likes to do these little mini updates for minor fixes, and then it just somehow breaks every save. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. It's just the way it is. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Immediately turn off the reshade so that the game runs a little bit better in this menu. But yeah, I am right in my research center. They do give you a research center right at the start. I'm just kind of hanging out in my office. And the Sith generally start with two sectors. They start with Zeost and Dromund-Kaas. And they do start you with a small little factory, actually, to help, I think mainly to help themselves, actually, and you. They give you this little small factory. I know it's not small now, I've made it much larger, but typically it starts with a you know, one large dock, a couple, I think, actually, does it start with all three? Does it start with medium, solid? I think it starts with medium, solid, liquid, and container, and then it just kind of expands from there. And then obviously it starts with, so this one, this small and medium dock, and then obviously a couple of producers, but I've expanded that quite a bit. I've expanded onto it a lot, actually. So now it's producing quite a bit of resources. I I don't remember what the main source resources are for the Sith. I think it's only just a couple things. They're kind of like the Terrans in regular X4. They don't really use many small components to make what they need to make, so actually I can probably show you what the average ship takes to make. Where are maybe blueprints? We'll do the Harrower. Harrower is Durasteel plates? I don't know if it doesn't take Durasteel plates, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Go to the Sith. Dark fusion cells, fiber steel, rhydonium cores, and ship supplies. So fiber steel and dark fusion cells are Sith specific. They are the Sith materials. So I'm currently making fiber steel, dark fusion cells, and then obsidian composite is their station material, and I think also their ship material, I believe. So that's what three resources. Cloning vats is also theirs. I believe they're making clones. It's how they essentially keep up the war effort. Which I then made another factory in Dromund Kaas for specifically batch solution, which goes to cloning vats, which makes workforce, and then rhydonium cores, which we do need a lot of, because rhydonium cores are still a basically galaxy-wide resource that everyone needs to make capital ships. So that one's not Sith specific. That is a everyone thing. So yeah, there's like 6 or 7 specific resources to the Sith, but that's all they really need to make ships, though. They don't need a bunch of other things like turbolaser, turrets, turret production, or anything like that. That is all everyone else that is not Sith specific. Sith do not need that, apparently. All they need is dark fusion cells. I think that's what they need to make weapons. But yeah, this is the Sith war effort. So we actually expanded from Dromund Kaas to Korriban, and then the CSA, they initially took Thul, Korvos, and Stenos, because they're pretty much everywhere in here. We are completely surrounded by the CSA. But the eventual torrent of the Sith eventually overwhelmed them. I think their attention is also being drawn elsewhere. I don't know if they're at war with the ICG. I don't know why this is changing. I think it's because I'm not interacting with these factions enough to keep them hostile. But the CSA is at war with who? They are hostile to the ICG, yeah. Yeah, that's their main, besides us, really. Everyone else is everyone's usually at war with these guys. But yeah, the ICG is down south. And they might be in full-blown war with them. It does look like they are, actually. Yeah, Bunta, Jibim, they're all kind of brushing up right next to each other there. Something about diplomacy that I've been trying to work with, and actually something I do like about diplomacy, is that you can send agents to get blueprints. Anything, modules, equipment, ship blueprints, stuff like that. But you do need, and you can also spy on stuff, actually. But you need these security decryption systems, and I have no idea how to get those. Struggling to kind of find those places. Not sure where to find them. But yeah, this kind of took a while to roll up, though. Production is still behind, I believe, on everything. We still aren't fulfilling all the orders. No, rhydonium cores again are the main resource, so we're still actually behind on that. Like the obsidian composite is still technically behind on their own resources, like on their own stations, and I'm trying to help them out with my own. I think, how many ships do I have now? I have many resource gatherers currently. Yeah, there's eight right now. Actually, associated with this factory right now, which are providing resources to mine. But I also have 3 of other mineral resource collectors out there doing their own thing, trying to help with their production, and a couple of Theta shuttles, which are just shuttling around resources. And then the Drum and Cost one now has 3 of its own collectors. Actually, it has 4, right? Or is that a trader? That's a trader. Never mind. It is 3. I might need more than that eventually. But yeah, it does have a couple traders to it, so we got a sizable trade fleet going on here too. But yeah, just trying to help out really the Sith War effort. They do take a while to ramp up though. You really gotta help them get resources so that they can continue to make capital ships, which are kind of what's fueling the war effort. And it looks like they're having issues with cloning vats currently, which is why I made the station that I did. Specifically is for the things that we are currently lacking, which is Rytonium cores, Bactas, and cloning vats. So trying to get up that production on those things. Those are the big things trying to get ramped up currently. Yeah, this is all me. I'm not currently producing energy cells independently here because the sunlight is what, 50%? Yeah, there's no point in doing that. It's 300% over here, so I am producing energy cells on my own because I do need them for all of this, which I might need to expand again because I think I'm actually outpacing the production. Problem is though, I'm trying to get more workforce in here, and at that point, once I get more workforce going, then I won't have to worry about outpacing it, because then I'll produce faster and more at a time. So yeah, the workforce contributes to the efficiency. So if I can up my efficiency, then I won't have to worry about building really necessarily more facilities, just getting more space for my workforce. Speaking of which, actually, I need to jump over to the main headquarters here for them and get another habitat. I have a large habitat, but well, not a large one, but a extra large one that would become a problem. Oh, and currently, by the way, we're currently listening to the Valley of the Dark Lords ambient music. Like, this is perfect. It lines up just the way I like it. So that's what we're listening to right now. And if it mutes the VOD, whatever. I guess that's pretty much how I'm thinking about it right now. But yeah, we gotta jump over to good old the good old shipyard over there. I have an extra large habitat, which is not what I want. We have one of the large, extra large Imperial habitats, just not what I need. I need just a large habitat. I'm currently only using mediums, which is not gonna work.
It's an honor to see you here.
Buy a blueprint. Modules. I've already got all the production ones. They do start you out with all the production ones. They do not start you with I do have an L ship fabricator. They'll start you with the extra large ship fabricator. You gotta buy that one on your own. Extra large ship. Didn't realize that was a thing. I think I just now started to pay maintenance costs, which is a mod thing. Basically, all your ships have maintenance. Probably should buy that too, actually. Let's just buy them both. Yeah. Defense modules I should look for. Admin. Probably need to buy that. Trade station defense. Guess I'll buy that. Docking modules. I got a lot of money here that I can spend. 3 dock. E. 6 dock. Center harbor. A lot of those. Scrap. I don't really care about scrap. I should have, I don't know what this. I don't know if this is an actual thing or if it's cosmetic only. I have no idea, but I'll buy it. I was trying to figure that out earlier. Goodbye. Actually, I don't have your Federation supply bulletin subscription. What is this again? Just make sure I'm able to see all their stuff, but I'm pretty sure I technically already have this. I guess I'll buy it anyways. I think I'm pretty sure I already have that though. Like I have vision on everything. Shouldn't have to worry about what they're producing at all. I've been told they're in lockboxes, these decryption modules as well. So I may want to take a look for those. I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to my office. I do have a small fleet going, but that's kind of not... They do start you with a terminus carrier, but that's really not what you really do to start. You can, but it's not really what the Sith start is about. You kind of, it's like the industrial complex start, basically. Because you're trying to ramp up a war. Can you actually collect that? What do you have in your inventory right now? You have nothing in your inventory. Why don't you go ahead and collect that? Forgot that was a thing. They'll just go get it instead of me. So I always blow up lock boxes. Should not be trusted with that. Yeah, they're right. Looks like the Sith are going crazy over here, actually. They're going kind of nuts. They did partially blow up their wharf over here. Partially. Are you assigned anyone? Actually, not interrupting anything. You're not. You're just an advanced trader. Just one of my advanced traders. So once all of this is ready to go, I think eventually I'm planning on making a center trade station where I can trade out resources to different various stations. Then the sector has a crap ton of stuff. Now they're not in the highest quality, but it just has everything. So it's a very good sector. CSA patrol. I don't think you want to do that. I don't know how they got by these. The entire fleet there and they somehow stuck through there. This guy get that? Not yet. Just out there collecting. What did you get?
Awaiting orders.
Good, you did. What did you pick up? Wow, 15 items? Jesus. Oh, you have an AGI heuristic core. I do want that. Bring that over here, actually. How does this work? I think there's a way to deposit inventory. Yeah, go over here and deposit inventory. Dock at the research facility. Bring me your items. And some of these Heracon miners have inventories. A bunch of stuff in them too. Bunch of use on Vong. Yeah, use on Vong are just hanging out in these sectors for some reason as well. They're very, very soon. I feel like they're not supposed to be around yet, but they are. I just remember seeing them late game. But I think it's because my stuff's around. I think they're in direct response to player-made stations. I believe. Yeah, do you have a terminus and a Dakar cruiser. May or may not know these. This is from SWTOR here.
Awaiting orders.
These guys are from. This is from SWTOR, anyways. For those of you who do play that game, that MMO, that's from that. The Dakara, I believe, is actually extended lore. Expanded lore. I don't think that's in any games or anything like that. That's from the comics, if I remember. I believe it's in a couple of comic books. It is like ancient Sith, though. Technology. I'm surprised they didn't pick up more SWTOR stuff, actually. There's a lot of SWTOR ships they can use for the Sith Empire, besides the Harrower. A couple different ships, and of course, regular KOTOR. It's just a weird one that they went for. The Dakara cruiser. It's a very old design. I think it's like Nagasado era type of ship. Long time ago. So like pre-KOTOR era type of ship. But it's a cool looking ship. But yeah, I am still looking forward to seeing what other vessels they can add. This is the, I believe this is what they're using for bombers. These are TIE Hunters? I believe the Ascendancy has these. If it zooms out here, shows us before it docks. It's like a 4-pronged vessel, TIE fighter. I think it has 4 missile slots, big missile slots. But then there's also the Supremacy, which is definitely KOTOR era. It's from SWTOR, actually, is what it's from. If there's one around, I can see. There's one. It shows me. I think we've lost it. I think it's docking. Or it's inside the ship, whichever one. Yeah, it's inside the ship. But they're very much from SWTOR. They're the basic Sith fighter. Don't have the ones where they have like the tiny little wings on top of their wings yet. I don't know what kind that is. I would think that would be like their heavy fighter. I don't know. There's a lot of different ships they can pull from, though. Like gunships. There's definitely a variety of gunships that they could pull from. I don't know that they had a lot of capital ships outside of the Terminus. A lot of different variants of the Terminus. There's the carrier variant. I know there's a capital ship cruiser variant. It's more guns. Don't know about other cruisers though, because they do use the Terminus a lot. Outside of the Harrier, or the Harrower, the Harrier. That's real life. Wrong one. They're kind of messing up the CSA. I think they're actually Black Sun, if I remember these tag mercenaries. It's not actually tag. I believe those are Black Sun. What does tag even stand for? Tag Corporation? Yeah, it's definitely not them. It's just a Black Sun using someone else's identifier. I know it's the Black Sun because they always bought dreadnoughts. It might actually blow up this Orpheus. Maybe not though. Not with those. But yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Largely just expanding. Yeah, you guys can stop that. You aren't gonna do that. Pretty much just the expansion game. But it's a different kind of start from the regular. Running around, trying to explore everything. Kind of just surprised they're able to get through that before they get caught. We have pushed him down to Stenos. Not yet built outpost. This is where the resource bottleneck is coming in. Because we aren't producing enough material for these to be built in a timely manner. So there's a bit of an issue with that. We're not doing too bad on everything there. This is the factory. I actually built this recently compared to the other stuff. I do need drones. They need to hurry up and help me out there. We got some money left here. Somebody buy cloning vats, maybe? Who bought some stuff? Trade sale. Someone's buying stuff from us. Data classes. What are they buying? Radonium cores. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Didn't realize we were actually producing radonium cores yet. Apparently we are getting some out. That's good. And I'll build the capital ships. Don't have a harrower yet. I'll get one eventually, but just more concentrated on upping our production ability. They should be good for a while. Might need to build a gambling den eventually. Yeah, I don't really know. I know I said I was going to build it in here, but I don't know if I'm going to build the trade center in here or over here. Not quite sure. It's probably going to be in this sector, though. I didn't realize they were building something there. I can't see it. What that is. I need to build a new probe droid, actually. I do need a small scout. Yeah, these are the supremacy fighters. Those of you who played SWTOR, you know what that fighter is. These are like the very basic fighters, though. These aren't the ones that have the miniature wings out of them. I think those are the heavier fighters. It's the TIE Fury is what it is. TIE Fury. Let's give this Pro. Is that everything? Picture. It is not. It's not everything loadout. There we go. Build one of those. I do need a scout just to see around. Yeah, diplomacy. I don't know what influence is doing really. My level of influence is very high. I don't know what that. I didn't even see that before. Manage your influence within the galaxy by recruiting and directing agents. Deploy them to negotiate agreements, gather intelligence, spy on enemies and allies, or stir up tensions between factions. Gaia. I can declare war on someone, negotiate a trade deal. What does this do, actually? Results in improved prices for in and outgoing wares, possibly creating larger profit margins. I see. So if you have a trade deal, maybe with is this for a specific station? Yes, it is. I don't know if it's for a faction or a station. Yes. Particular conduct trade negotiations with particular non-hostile stations. That would help maybe perhaps lower prices. Armistice. Improve relations. Small, medium blueprints. I would like to see how this goes, but I can't quite use that yet. Acquire a common item. Medium. Acquire an uncommon item. Maybe this is how we get. They're competent. They should be okay. Infrastructure station. I don't think I want to use it against them. We'll use it against CSA. What are we looking for? Seminars, no. I guess it's only gonna give me what I currently know about. Hold on 1 second. Didn't I just have the ship drop off inventory items? Did I grab those items? Where did they put those? Are they in my inventory? Do I have to take them from the Since they're currently on docking, but they also don't have items in their inventory. I wonder where would those inventory items go to then? I don't know. Do I need to get up? Do they go somewhere? Safe deposit storage? There it goes. I see. Right, yeah, it's all in there. It's all in there. I'm gonna take all of what I have in there. Don't remember what it takes to make the security stuff. Here's corner. So I should be where he's at. I don't know why he's not taking off. Why are you taking off, sir? You can undock. I allow it. Proceed with current orders. Yeah, there you go. Guess he was waiting to make sure. Nope, that's not what I want. Actually, you know what? What do you have? Oh, or not. Let it save. Let it save. What do you got? Xeno inscription. I think that's good for some things diplomatically. Some of these I think are good for that. Do need that. Trade. Not seeing anything I really need here necessarily. But you do need... What do we need here? AGI, heuristic cores, and decryption modules, yeah. A lot of AGI stuff. Just need largely decryption modules. That I don't know where they are. Usually found in diplomacy. Oh, okay. Was that an option when I was looking at that menu? I don't think it was. Don't think it was. Acquire uncommon. Are they rare or uncommon? That's the question. Do uncommon. Infrastructure station. CSA. AGI processor. Maybe they're a rare item. Yeah, they are. They're not quite experienced yet. They're competent, but they're not experienced yet. So let's just do an uncommon item just to kind of get more experience going. And let's do maybe AGI. That's what we'll do. I'll take some money and some level of influence. Let's Small quantity of the target item. Off you go. Here's my agent. Off they go. Yeah, unique cargo drones. This is taking way too long. Why don't we have obsidian composite? I should have plenty of obsidian composite somewhere. I am producing them. Unless everybody's buying it up. I've got 1,200 in there. I could just manually tell it to do that. I guess what I could do. How goes the war? Did we blow up the wharf yet? Looks like we're getting close. Let's see how they're doing. Load this all in real quick. It's now unclaimed territory, actually. Telos is unclaimed. Getting harrowed currently. Looks like they're just on some docking bays, and then I think that's it. So no more wharf here. That should help with the war. Shouldn't be producing fighters on the front line anymore. We should help out quite a bit. Is that a proclamator down there? It is. Sorry, that's not going to do anything to a harrower. Thing about the harrowers and a lot of the Sith vessels is that they're tanky as hell. And I get why, because they don't have any ships, for one. Two, their guns, their weapons do a lot of damage. There's not much ion technology for these ships. I don't think they really had that technology back then, so their shields, yes, are good, but they're not as good as other factions. However, their hull is really crazy high, and the reason why they have so many weapons is because they're pretty much just like, well, there's no way to get through shields because we don't have ion cannons, so we're just gonna attach as much DACA as possible to our ships so that we can just barrel through the shields. And that's pretty much all of the ships like that are like that. The Harrower and the Dakara class especially are like that. The Supremacies have ion cannons, surprisingly, and so do the Fury classes. But I guess they kind of have to. Yeah, they'll blow that up real quick. Not gonna take long now, I don't think. Actually, how did the I'm curious to see how they look here. Should not take long here. They're at a weird angle though. Capital ships can't shoot at it. Yeah, just collide with that. That's fine. Where's your missiles, man? Using your proton torpedoes at all, or anything like that? Oh, somebody's shooting off protons. Wrong angle here. It's not the angle I was hoping for. That burned out Dakar looks like a piece of the station, funny enough. Might be it. Okay, you're not supposed to pile drive the component. Alright, let them blow that up. It's gonna take a minute. If I'm out of it though, they'll just chip at it. Like that. There are two versions of the Harrower. One is the carrier, which is what you'll see a lot of. And there is a battleship version, basically, the Inquisitor, which is actually what this is. It has more health, more shields, more DACA, I believe. Here's Proclamator. The guy is ultra dead. How many ships do the Harrowers get, actually? 60? That's pretty decent. Or carrier. Actually, the Inquisitor does as well. What is the main difference then? Yeah, it also gets 60. Huh. Weird. I don't know why that is. What they do. Or agent. I don't know how to get more agents. I never really interacted with this. It's vacant, it says, but I don't know how to... I think you have to find them and then hire them. Not sure where you're gonna find them though. I think they're in cantinas, but there's really not many cantinas unless I build one, I guess. We also have this probe droid. You want to send him down here. See what's on this side. Send him over there. And if possible, maybe one down here. I doubt he's gonna get that far. Come back and dock after he's done. How are we looking here? Our workforce is going up, which is good. Actually, it looks like it went down. Our efficiency is lower. Why is our efficiency lower? We're still okay, but did we lose some workforce? I might need to get a gambling den or something on there. I think that keeps them around. Otherwise, they all kind of leave, which is not good. Still hurting for obsidian composites. People are buying up our stuff, but what are they bringing me? Energy cells. What did this guy bring me? Energy cells? Yeah, he did. Jeez, I was wondering where all my money went. I don't know if I really need that many energy cells. This doesn't consume that much, does it? 18,000, 1900, 1800. It doesn't need that much, does it? I'll have to set a limit on that. I mean, eventually I'm going to expand this. So I will need it eventually, but not right now, no. Don't need that right now. Not right now. I think our ambience just ended, actually. Good, that's fine. I was getting kind of tired of it. I was about to close it anyways. What do we want to put on instead? There's the Jedi Enclave. Sith Academy. Maybe it sounds like. Yeah, it sounds right. That sounds right. They're immediately trying to rebuild that. Just not gonna happen. Are we building something over here? Just that. Oh, I did want my probe droid to go up and see what this is. I'm surprised I don't have a vision on that. What is this? 5 meals? Heavy Royal Authority. Weird. Where's my probe droid? Right there. Before you go over there, move your orders. Can you go up? I actually don't think I can. It's not an area that it can see. Wait, I can force that to do that, right? Adjust my map here. Where is it? It's always funny to me. You can kind of cheat where the stations are. Can I adjust where that is? Yes, I can. Let me go up there and hang out and see what that is. I don't know why I can't see it. I should have full vision of what they're doing. Should. But not. Somebody bought my Sith composite. Just get a crap ton of money. I did. 81 million again. Money stonks. The war economy. It grows. Still a division of it? It's a weird spot for it, whatever it is. Oh, it's a Sith outpost. I was wondering where, oh no, we had one over there. What is this one for? Sometimes their Sith outposts are actually production facilities. It has nothing attached to it, never mind. It's been a small amount of stuff attached to it. Again, the problem is that we just don't have the resources to get into building. Like they need 17,000 fiber steel and a metric ton of obsidian composite. So they're just kind of piecemeal building these stations just to take over a sector, basically. I did put one there. Oh. Put one down here. And then we'll put another one over here. And hopefully you'll be able to run away. I doubt it, though. We'll have him fly back and dock there. I am doubtful. Everybody's full. Are we full over here at the, not quite. Who are they, attached to? Yeah, they're definitely attached to Zayas. High-tech factory. So, I need to attach... I'm only gonna have 1900 work capacity anyway, so let's go ahead and start building on top of this, shall we? Before that, though, I need to get these cargo drones going. I need 280 composite. Where is the shuttle that it's attached to? Where is it? Where are you at? Show me. You're there. What are you doing? Buying energy cells, I think. Is that the one? You're buying composites. What are you buying composites for? Oh, you bought composites at this place. Alright, you're getting energy cells. That's fine, but not necessary. I would like you to go over here and transfer wares. And get... What do I need? 280? City composite? I think is what I need. 150, that'll be fine as a start. Confirm. And then I want you to transfer it over here. Wait, does it not go there? It's not the build storage, is it? No. I think that's... Yeah, there it is. Give him that. We need those drones. That'll help loading and unloading vessels. You don't have to rely on theirs alone. You go over there. I want to buy more. How much more would it need then? 150, I think it was after that. Is it 150? 280? Is that half? Half and half? 250, 150? Would it be? Actually, a quick way to check would be... Where's the data class? Be 130. Is somebody providing 130? It's not telling me I can do that anymore. Oh, that's strange. We'll have to wait for that to complete its trade. Hey, you made it through. Good friend. Good for them. And yeah, this is pretty much what I do for hours on end right now. This is my game to play right now. Just building the Sith economy, basically. Trying to help them out. Get this vendor over here. Don't think that's gonna last. Can live stream that. See how that fight's going. Probably not well. At least for the vendor. What's it shooting at? 2 terminuses? There's a terminus there. Probably could increase the volume, actually. It does get a little loud in game, though. I'm hoping to steal the hammerhead blueprint from the CSA, actually. Be a nice little another large vehicle for us. A large vessel, I should say. So we can supplement. Because we currently only have really 2 large vessels, which are the Dakara and the Terminus, which are both good vessels, but need some variety in there, you know? And the Hammerhead is a escort frigate. So keep in mind, only Imperial equipment can be built with Sith build method. That's true. Do you think the Hammerhead will take Imperial weapons? This is the new Hammerhead. This was actually just added in this update. Hammerhead can take green guns? Okay. I figured they would, because CSA has, I think, something like that. But can't be built via Sith method. Oh. Oh, so I can't build it at a shipyard if I was to build it, is what you mean. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you mean I need the components for it then? Oh, that does complicate things. Yeah, I would need... Is it on my ship list? Proclamator can be built with Sith Imperial stuff. Encyclopedia will say. Okay, so yeah, so build method, universal, and Sith. So this can be built with Sith methods. MC40 can't. Can the Arquitans? No. What about the Venator? Can it be built with Sith methods? It can. Venator can be built with Sith methods. Okay, yeah, that does complicate things. Unfortunately, I don't have the encyclopedia entry for it. No, that's good advice. Yeah, something to watch for. I forgot all about that, actually. Thanks for letting me know. I forgot all about that, actually. That is going to make it harder, but... I mean, I guess I could just... steal the method to make it. I think I can steal the universal methods. I believe. It'd just be an extra step. You can steal the universal blueprint. I thought so. I thought I could. Okay, good to know. Other ships. Yeah, just don't have the encyclopedia entry for it yet. Materials are a hard part. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Well, like, I mean, I've got a lot of space though, is the thing. And we do have a lot of sector resources, so I could just build a station for it. It wouldn't be that difficult. So you can buy them from Camino Reino. Oh, Camino. Am I at war with Camino? I am. Yeah, I'm pretty much at war with everybody, I believe. When people not. Well, pretty much everybody, yeah. Sinar Fields, all the drive yards, I think, are the ones I'm not at war with. Black Sun somehow. Yeah, I'm pretty much at war with everyone though. That should be alright though. We'll figure this out. I'll probably steal it. Probably what'll happen. Trying to get the decryption modules right now for the diplomacy method to steal blueprints. You need security decryption stuff that I just don't have. I gotta make them. So just trying to upgrade my agent currently to do that. Trying to. Appreciate the follow, by the way. Do appreciate that. But something to think about, though. I mean, I could totally create the infrastructure for it, though. Stuff is still from Imperial. That figures. I figured that much, because I'm sure they're kind of like the direct line from here. Considering Imperial, you know, where they are in lore. That would make sense. That would make sense. My last playthrough of this, I did the Imperial Warlord start, so I'm kind of Imperialed out right now, so I'm trying not to go for them if I can. Because I've already done all of that infrastructure building and stuff like that for the Imperial stuff. Eventually I might, maybe I'll go for like an Imperial 1, maybe. At some point. Whole universal world, yeah, figured they would. Sith won't sell it. Yeah, it's true. True. Could just do that. I could build my own self-producing chain there for ships. That wouldn't be a big deal. If we continue to expand, I'll have plenty of room to work with. So, speaking of which, did my probe droid make it down? He did. That's good. Oh, he also survived. Good for him. Good for him, that little guy. He's still probe droiding it out over there. How are we doing here? I didn't complete... Oh, I did. No, I didn't. I need 130? I do. I need 130 for cart for the rest of that. Where is my shuttle for this? It's you. What are you doing currently? Anything? Just auto trading. All right, let's send you over to my station. I'm gonna trade more composites. I need 130. 130. And then you're gonna take that back over here, and you're gonna trade with this, and you're gonna hand that over. And then we'll have all of our drones. So this is the first run. This is my first run at the Sith. Not my first one overall though. Like I said, I did do, actually was playing previously I did play a Sith Warlord start. The one where you start all the way in Anima territory, and you're basically at war with most factions. I don't remember if I was at war with the Ascendancy. I can't remember if I was or wasn't. I'm pretty sure I was at war with them, because all other Imperial factions, I know I was at war with them. New Republic, Rebellion, everybody, except for the CSA and the ICG and Communo and stuff like that. So I could build over in this area, but I had to go from this corner of the universe to that corner. And it was like, oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I did manage to pull it off, and put about 16 days into that. Rogue Captain one, yes. So 16 real life days into that save. Had a trillion credits, giant massive empire in this side of the universe. So it did pretty good, but it's hard, but it is very hard. I don't know how I somehow got through it. I couldn't remember. I don't remember how I did it, but I somehow snuck through territory, and it was the big ship too. I think it made it, or maybe it didn't. I don't remember. I know I definitely got through it with a small ship. Oh, nice. 4 AGI processors, great. Need those for crafting. But yeah, somehow I made it through. I don't know. I did make it though. I did. Proficient. Okay, we can send them off on another mission there. But yeah, I've done that one. I did start with Rebel, a little small custom start with a Rebel cell. Was doing that, but then I jumped on this, and now I'm like, I like this too much. I like jumping into the action, right away. So that's what I'm doing right now. I prefer this. Actually, hold on. What do I need? What did it say to get experience? It says recommended. It's just recommended. We could try it, see what happens. See if I can't get either security bypass or decryption. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. I think it's decryption. Let me try that. Off you go. Give your guy a theta when you get a chance. Yeah. Oh, the theta, you mean to the agent. And then eventually Lambda or Raider? Oh. I didn't know they gave them bonuses like that. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I don't really mess with diplomacy very much. The actual base game DLC I have not messed with a whole lot. This is my first experience with the base game diplomacy stuff. Just funny that I'm doing it in a mod. I'll have to give it to them next time then. We'll just outfit one now. Yeah, we'll give it these. Give it the best one. Just outfit this guy. Yeah, that's the best you can get. Gotcha. Ship prestige modifies the mission time. Oh. Was not aware of that. I actually don't need to give it that. I don't think I need that. Don't know if it needs trade software. Whatever, it's fine. I've got dispensable income. It matters not. Do I need a captain for it? Oh no. Steal Lambda and a Raider? That's true. Could. I guess I do need a captain for it. We'll give it some crew. It won't go alone. That should be fine. And if it doesn't, I can always remove it. Raider is tied for second best. The Silencer is the best agent ship, of course. Yeah, TIE Silencer is probably what, the best ship in the game. That thing is crazy. That was my personal ship in the last playthrough. I think it's great. Love that thing. CSA is making its way through a little bit there. We just don't have the resources to build the defense stations. So I do have to help out with that. Really gotta help out with that. Even the Theta's a 25 point something reduction time? Damn, okay. Well, once they get back here, I will give them the Theta. I think it has to be at my HQ, right? Assign a ship that is currently docked to your HQ. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Gotcha. That's currently underway. How is the how is our Redonium course? Still pretty low. Production has somewhat picked up. This I'm gonna have to solve. I do have to solve this situation. I actually am gonna expand this now. I do have the resources and time for it. So let's go ahead and build. Just gonna build these over here. I do want. What is the difference between the den and the casino, by the way? Is there a difference? The casino is a monument to access to draw visitors from all parts of the jump gate network. With a luxurious interior, well-stocked bar, and a wide range of games. Same bonus, they stack. Oh. Gotcha, so I should build one of both then. Okay. Okay, we can do that. Let's build the casino first. We'll build both. Too bad that doesn't. It's kind of a weird place for that, isn't it? Just kind of hanging out there. Yeah, I'll put it on the ends. Like this. Perhaps. Something like that. Ooh. I do kind of want it to match, so let's put... My build methods are strange and curious. Do not look directly at it, or your eyes will burn. I can adjust this. Maybe. Hold on. I'm trying to make it match. I don't think it's gonna work like that. Oh, that's close. Oh, nope, that's... They're slightly off? Oh, man. Would this be a bit longer? Or the same? It's actually the same. Just remove these then. Just build one. Actually, that might line up. If I was to put... Oh, too close over here. What if I put a medium though? That'll work. Okay, now we're messing a little too much with this. It's a little not... It's getting weird now. This is not gonna match, is it? I think they're off slightly. I do believe they are. Oh, no, actually they're perfect. except I have to fit a middle part in here somewhere. Oh, this is where, no, actually, wow, I actually am surprised by that. How did I manage to do that? I have no damn idea how I managed to do that. We're gonna start building large ones then. Such a weird complex. I kind of want to add some variety here. Let's go up or down. Let's go up. No. I don't want to get in the way of the solar panels. Maybe up. This is a weird one. Just a little bit higher. Too close. A little bit. Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nope, that'll work. Perfect. All that work just to make it go up. Build another medium there. Or you just keep building large ones. Which capacity is these again? 1200? I need 7,000 to be at capacity, or at the minimum or the recommended workforce requirement. We're gonna have to build a few of these. Maybe we'll copy this sequence. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, 1200. Figured that's what it was. Oh, game's got autosave. Let it autosave. Extra large is 3,500. Yeah, but would it look thematic next to everything else? You know, it's all about vibes sometimes. How's the vibe, you know? I could build that. But it's gotta look right, you know? That is so off. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Perfect. We're off. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, listen. This is gonna work for now. I'm just gonna expand what I have. We're gonna build up the population that's there now. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough cloning vats for it to begin with. So this is just gonna work for the time being. I've got to fulfill all of that, so this will work for now. But we gotta up our production over here. So what's gonna happen? I'm barely supplying my own population with cloning vats over here. What are we gonna need, really? Maybe another cloning vat? Doesn't use that much. It does actually use quite a bit of Bacta, but not that much. We produce 5,000. Requires 1,800. So I could probably put another cloning vat down. And Rhydonium cores, we definitely need more of that. Let's worry about the population right now. I did want to add. Maybe we'll add. Casino in a den somewhere. Where do we want to build those? Do the edge thing again. Yeah. It's off. I don't like it. Does this every time? It's weird. It almost looks like it changes sizes there. But it's perfect. Yeah, that works. I'm not going to add another one, although I probably should, though, because we're going to build the cloning vats facility and the radonium refinery. So I probably should build another one. These medium? Yeah, they're medium. Damn, I was hoping that would fit there. But that'll fit there. Can fit another one? I sure can. Can't fit a medium, though. These are 300 each. The medium is, if I can click on this, 650. So they're behind about 50 workforce, but that should be all right. Should be okay. This is not going to be the same as last time. Would this fit in there? No. Well, we're gonna have to... We're just gonna have to say... Oops, and... I guess I could go out one more. It's doing this weird camera thing. Likes to do that sometimes. It looks ugly. Oh, whatever, it's fine. At some point, you're just gonna have to say screw it. Let's put production cloning vat. We gotta build more for that too. Radonium factory as well. Let's put the radonium. I'm not going to build any more this way, so we can actually build that there. That's fine. Reset that guy. Did I reset all of these? I did. Put another vat over here. It's going to be nothing but Imperial cross structures. That'll work. Like that spot. Okay. I think that will be fine, I think. I do believe it'll be fine. Not worry about ship supplies, although I should, considering that goes into maintenance eventually. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Alright, good enough. That's gonna take a while to get resources too. I don't even know if we're gonna have the resources for it, because everybody's currently building, and I just do not have the composites for it. So that is gonna be a while, but it's in production at least. This thing is so productive, though. Look at all that green. Look at all that cash money. 2 million in trade? That's crazy. My ambience music abruptly cuts out. I think that's a cue to change of music. What do we want to do next, ambience-wise? What do we have in KOTOR ambience? KOTOR 1 and 2 ambience music. I don't... That's not a very... No... Malachor? Very Sith. Very Sith-like. I think we'll go for that. depends on how intrusive it is. Oh, that's good. We've got the Sith music on today. We need it to power our Sith Empire. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a Praetor. Oh, they got mad. Oh, they're angry. The CSA is angry. That is a Praetor. Yep. That is indeed a battle cruiser. They did say they were going to do that eventually. There it is. They're pissed. How are we going to counter that? I guess I'm going to have to build Super Star Destroyers then. How dare you? How dare? Well, we did kind of blow up their wharf, so to be fair, we did do that. Actually, what are the stats on this? I doubt I'm going to have stats on this yet. Yeah. No. No stats on that yet. How's my agent doing? Oh, where are they at? 17 minutes. Gaia. Hopefully they pull that off. They're not experienced. So I don't know if that's gonna work or not. I don't know. God, the Vong are everywhere? How is this doing, actually? Pretty good. We do have a lot of just energy cells hanging around. We are buying obsidian composite, though. Just not actually what I wanted to happen. But we also don't produce enough resources, so it is what it is, really. Yeah, 7,200 workforce is what they would like. I only have a capacity of 19. But once those are built, we should be okay. Should be okay. I do need a builder. We should assign one. There were a bunch just hanging out in here. This is a telltale sign of the resource bottleneck. I said that earlier, but that's what it is. That's what happens when you don't have enough resources to build anything. I'm just gonna have to build a bigger facility. That's all I'm gonna have to do. Means I'm gonna need more of a workforce. Although I did say that once this workforce does fill in, we should be okay. It's just getting there. Which again, in turn, means upgrading this guy. Yeah, that's gonna be a minute. Which is why we're trying to expand this. I think this is enough space, though. I don't think we have to expand our solid storage. I did already expand that once, so it should be fine. I don't think I have to expand it any further. Clone vats just are not producing fast enough. All right, well, I gotta go somewhere really quick. I'll be right back. You guys hang out with, I don't know, what do you guys want to hang out with? Oh god, they're actually fighting it out over here. Why don't you guys hang out in this fight? Yeah. We'll go ahead and save here. And you guys can watch I don't know. We want to watch the Praetor? Watch Praetor. Might as well save her though before I jump out of here. You guys go ahead and watch this. I will be right back. Right back. Oh, what's going on here? Is the fight over? Following one of my miners here? Guess the Praetor won? No, it lost. Really? Oh my. Oh, what the hell? Seriously? Did it kill a single harrower? Holy. It didn't. It killed one? No, it didn't even kill... Wait, what? Did it kill anything? Seriously? Damn, okay. Praetor apparently don't matter to harrower dreadnoughts. Okay. Good to know. Unless one of these is an Inquisitor. It is. One of them is an Inquisitor. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I know they have... Well, that's a lot. 3 million hull. 3.6 million shield. That's a lot for a capital ship. I think the Venator has like half that, maybe even less. What is the Venator hull? Oh, now I have stats on the Praetor. Where is max hull? 7 million. Damn, okay. It's a lot of hull. They went right through that, really. It's only 1.5 million for the Venator. Harrower's at 1.1 or 2.1. I keep calling it a Harrier. It's a Harrower. Yeah, this is a heavily modified and upscaled version of the old ship's Sith ship. Yeah, figured. Yeah, I think they've just kind of changed the identity here of the... Yeah, okay, so the Harrower actually has missile storage? It must be used as a missile turret somewhere. And the Inquisitor is just straight guns. Okay, then. Interesting. I'm surprised that they really beat the Praetor with not much damage. It must not have, must have struggled quite a bit there. Against them, that's really surprising. What are we doing here? Not quite ready yet for that. How are you doing, though? That's coming along really well. Just need obsidian composites. Who doesn't? You're still working on that. I think it's more like everybody's just buying the composites, so I just don't really have much left over. That's the thing. Just not much left there. How is... Yeah. Methane. Do you use methane? No, you just use radonium. You use ice and methane. You use energy cells and back solution. I'm never gonna hit the 2,000 mark with the container storage, so I'm not worried about that at all. Not even a little bit for that, so. Got readjusted here. We need this actually. It's not even that cooldown, is it? And the coldness of space, anyways. What's the temperature right now here? It's 38. It's not that cold. Pretty warm, actually. So I don't need this then. But yeah, pretty much just expanding the empire. That's pretty much all this is. Which I am okay with. I am a-okay with that. See, say Hammerhead? There it is. I wonder why I don't have the encyclopedia for this. I know we've blown up several of them. Maybe I need to zoom in on it, maybe? I don't know how I ended up getting the Praetor stats. That beautiful ship, blown up. Probably shouldn't use an escort frigate as the main ship, yeah. Especially not against 3 harrower or 4 or 5 harrowers there. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, probably not. Oh, did that diplomacy quest complete, by the way? It did. Did we succeed? That's the question. We did not. Oh, agent was killed. Well, that's bad. I don't know how to get other agents, guys. That's really bad. That's really bad. Is there an encyclopedia entry for how to recruit other agents? I don't think there is. No, tutorial is not gonna help. About the wiki? Do they have anything on here? Hold on, let me to recruit. What are we looking for? What these guys specifically called? Agents? Yeah. Agents and export diplomas. Oops, diplomas? Wait, whoa. Negotiations and espionage. Often found on infrastructure stations. Go to bars. Yeah, they're in bars. But I don't think... we really have bars. To be honest. This is the thing. I don't think these shipyards have bars. I don't think they do. Well, maybe once I build a den or something like that, then they'll have a bar. Maybe. I'm pretty sure these do not. They do not. Security office, engineering section, none of those are it. I doubt these are gonna have a bar anywhere. Could try the main founder. It's gonna lag. There's a lot of stuff to load in. Representative office, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to figure that one out. Didn't realize that was going to be a problem. Oops. Oopsie. Alright, back to my office.
Jump completed. Promo cost.
There's no bars on here either. Embassy, but not any bars. That's a problem. That is a problem. They might be located in pirate stations, maybe? That's possible. Problem is the CSA blew them up. Yeah, that might be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for those bars to be done. Or for this stuff to be done anyways. We're gonna need obsidian composites, and that's gonna be a while before that's really ready. They're currently building the casino currently though. So hopefully that will open up the bar option. Perhaps? Perhaps? Difficult, to say the least. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to send my new agent then out on missions, on just regular missions, to get their experience up. Where am I going? Trader's Corner. I don't think I have the resources yet to make what I need to make. Don't think. Do you have anything in here that I might be able to use? Besides that, Xeno inscriptions. Not really. Which hyperdrive core? Don't need that. You don't. Oh, but alright, let it auto save then. Very well, you may have that then. You may. Yeah, don't have enough. Unfortunate. Wait, I thought I picked up AGI processors. Where are those? Did I not? Did say I got them. Where's the cores? Oh, it's probably in my office. Personal office. Probably in here. It is indeed. Retrieval. Not that's gonna matter because we still don't have the decryption stuff, but at least I have it in my inventory. That's good, I guess. Oh, did these stats come in for the Quentin's class? No, it's still not in there. Huh. Yeah, I'm still not seeing it in here for some reason. Can the Arquitins be? No. I think you need the Sith or the Imperial version of it. Proclamator can be made by Sith methods, right? Correct, it can. Terminus. Can the Harrowers be built? Yeah, they can. Of course, this can be. I'm just so surprised this thing got destroyed. That's really funny. Oh, geez, you're long everywhere there. I do want to put down a resource probe, actually, in that other territory. Where is probe? Probe? Do you have space for at least one resource probe? Do. Take an advanced satellite too, and then we'll send it over. I do want it to put a resource probe in this sector. I'm curious about what's in here. I guess Tabana, methane, helium, the classics, I'm sure are in here. We're getting there. Actually, I think I have most of what I need. Just waiting for this to build now. That'll be the next thing. There's about 4 minutes left on that. What are you doing? You must be building a lot. I mean, there are quite a few harrowers now. More than there used to be. There's 3 there. One over here. Is that Inquisitor? It is. And there's probably one in here, I would guess. Yep. There's an arrow there. Another one there. There's 4 here. There's 3 here. Yeah, they've got a lot. Many harrowers. They did not nearly have as many before. Actually, what are they building? That's the other thing. They're still building them. Could very well be. Let's see what their production says. Supremacy. Yep, there's another one. How about over here? Where are you looking? No, none there. Although, just keep working on it, you know? Keep on trucking. How are you doing? Not too bad here. Still ways off, though, on that. Hello, Hackful. How are you doing today? I am doing well. Building the good old Sith Empire currently. Just trying to give them a good old push, you know? Take over the galaxy. Classic stuff, you know? The good old classics. Level up Paladin in Diablo 4. You know, I haven't played Diablo 4 since launch. I didn't really like the format. Is it still always online? Or is there an offline mode? That's kind of my thing. Didn't mind it otherwise. Always online? I figured it still would be. I mean, that's kind of what they made it as, you know, as an always online game. Is Paladin fun? I might actually... I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Can't add another game to my list, though. Already putting hours upon hours into this. I think I'm probably closing in on 20 hours in this. The Paladins were fun in the last game. Crusader, I should say. Crusader was the last one, not Paladin. Is this done? Is that casino done? It is. Let me jump over here. Maybe this will have a bar now. Got the cinematic look. Oh yeah, I did see that trailer. Yeah, that looked pretty fun. I don't know, I might jump back into that for that. Oh yeah, how are we looking here? I don't know. Oh, is it not actually? Oh, that sucks. I can't actually go over to it. Well, that might have been my only agent. That's a problem. I was looking for a diplomatic saboteur. Unfortunately, I lost. One of my agents died, my only agent. And the wiki says you can only recruit them at bars. And guess what? We don't have bars. There's no bars to go to. The Sith apparently don't have bars, which is really strange to me. I feel like they would be like at a bar all the time type of people. But apparently they don't. Apparently they don't care for them. Well, that's unfortunate. Talk to the Sith faction rep. Oh. What? Seriously? Get up. Teleport. Prepare for lag. Oh. Oh. That's a lot. That's a lot of lag. Teleport to different section. There we go. I was looking for this. I consider the Paladin for Diablo 4 to possibly descend it. That makes sense. Diablo 2 Paladin. That would make sense. That is the continuity, right? Oh man, it is so bad in here. Oh god, rendering is not good here. There's too much going on. Diplomacy? Way too agent.
Good luck out there.
Ah. Where are they at? Oh, they're at the foundry. Teleport. Huh.
Jump completed from uncrossed.
Oh, where are they? Find them. Maybe security office? Yeah, the lag is gonna be bad, unfortunately. Ray Akada Adakai. Adakai. Says they're here. Doesn't say where. This is just gonna have to find them somewhere. It's gonna be bad in these areas, unfortunately. Manager's office? Wait, it says undock. Huh? Wait, am I in the wrong place? Hold on. No, this is right. Let me teleport over here. It says undock. I need to get in a ship. Is it completely locked up? Hold on. Yeah, give it a little bit of time there. You'll be back on. It's gonna be locked up like that for a second. Then it should be okay. Should be. Kind of watching on my end too. How's YouTube doing? Actually. Jeez, YouTube stuck? Are they stuck over there? YouTube might actually be stuck. Not sure. Yeah, bitrate is going nuts right now. Let me know when you guys catch up. Yeah, it locks up like that. When we're in high lag zones. The only thing that I don't like about it. I think we're okay now. Should clear up here. Kind of curious what the second class for Lord of Hatred did. Yeah, it's interesting to see what other classes they'll add to the game. Not sure what they'll add. Oh, there's the theta. I was looking for it. But it should be interesting. We'll jump in this guy.
Beta shuttle.
Oh, I don't have to. Alright, undock. I can fly it, I guess. Oh, and our music is gone. You might need to refresh stream too. It doesn't. Still frozen? Hmm. Looks okay now. It's okay. Yeah, it's just the encoder, really. Which is a problem. Something about 8.0 made this Imperial Stations lag worse. Yeah, definitely that update really made everything lag way worse. Not using frame gen? Really? Gives you worse performance? Am I using frame gen? I don't think I am. On a frame rate limit. Ugh. New memory leak in combat. Yeah, I definitely noticed the memory leaks. Actually, I have to shut down the game and restart it a lot of the time. Definitely noticed that. Where is frame gen? I don't even see it. It's in display settings. Auto select GPU. It's fine. I'm using DLSS. Should I not be? Was this under game settings? Or it's an NVIDIA setting. It might be an NVIDIA setting. Okay, looks like it's stabilized over on Twitch, but stabilized on YouTube? Yeah, it did. Okay. Twitch recovered. Okay, good. Good. Kind of have to give it a minute to pick back up. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's just kind of the game. Definitely 8.0 though, and exactly what you mean. It definitely lags way more than it used to. You know, yeah, that's for sure. At least for streaming, anyways. I'd actually seem to be okay when I'm not streaming on this 3070. It does lag a little bit. You know, I don't get perfect 60 FPS, but better than I was expecting though on a 3070. 37 one frame gen. Damn, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, right now it's not a good time to be buying graphics cards. Alright, well, hopefully it'll be clear enough anyways. I'm pretty sure my settings are fine. I'm pretty low on the settings right now. This is Doc. So she was there in the foundry. It could just be that me, you know, teleporting in also is an issue. We need to just relaunch the game, it's true. We are getting close to being done here though too, so usually I stream for about 2 hours. I do want to just find this agent though. And I think we'll stop there, I think, for today.
Sith Foundry.
Hopefully it won't lag too bad here. Might a little bit. My goodness, it is really bad. Might lock up again. I'll give it a minute. I'll give it a second. See if it's okay. YouTube's still on the selection screen. Do you want to fix the Imperial Station lag? Yeah. That one's a bit tough though, right? I would think. I'm locked again. Okay. Well, I think that is where I'm going to stop for today anyways. Do apologize for that. That is just the game and me, really. And me as well. But that's where I'm going to stop, I think. I will save here, and I think I'm going to restart the game too. So, I'm going to keep playing a little bit. I think I'll be back, I want to say maybe tomorrow, maybe. If I'm not, I'll definitely be back this weekend, that's for sure. That's when I usually play, is during the weekends. So I'll be back that time, and we'll be playing some more of this, I think. Oh, it was all garbled? Okay. Yeah, that's funny, I'm even in the pause screen, and it's like that. Damn. I'll type it out then. I'll recover just in time. Okay. I figured it would somewhere around there, but okay. Well, I'll be back next weekend. Hopefully it comes back and let you know that I'm ending here. If it'll let me even say that. Hopefully it does. Looks like it's somewhat recovered. All right. Well, I'll be back next weekend. Like I said, Hopefully that came through. All right. Well, hey, thank you so much. I do appreciate it as always. We'll try again, maybe either tomorrow or next weekend, or this coming weekend, I should say, and we'll figure it out from there. But I do appreciate it as always. Hopefully this comes through a bit better on the VOD. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. It's definitely a graphics card issue too. So I don't know. I have to figure all that out. So, all right. Well, hey, I'll see you all later. Bye bye.